No telling when they'll arrive with the storm coming. Ah, the best laid plans of mice and men. Igor! Heavens, must you continually sneak up on me when I'm thinking? Very unsettling. Besides, I told you to wait downstairs in the dungeon until I called for you.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must speak with you. The monster's getting very restless. I don't think I can control him much longer. Last time he was like this, he broke his chains and tore the door off its hinges.
I'm doing the best that I can. The burden of a reputation. Grandfather, why did I ever find your laboratory notebook and embark upon this hideous career? Look at this face, Igor. Whoa! That's so close. Once it was young and happy. Now it is lined with worry wrinkles.
Oh, your grandfather, Frankenstein, was a great man. Many is the time my grandfather, Igor, described their work together out at night, cutting criminals down from the scaffold, and digging in the muck and the mire in the graveyards, looking for just the right part, and then cutting and sewing. Yuck! I was there.
I know the stories too. My grandfather created a monster out of men, an indestructible creature. The only problem was the creature's brain, thanks to your grandfather.
But my grandfather, Igor, can't be blamed. He could not read. How was he supposed to know that the brain stole from the university laboratory was a brain of a nincompoop?
He should have recognized a comrade.
Oh, what a beautiful night. It was not just such a night that the creature was born. The lightning was its mother. It gave him the strength of 100 men. Oh, how proud our grandfathers must have been.
Yes, enough reminiscing. We have enough problems of our own without trying to correct the mistakes of the past. The brain transfer machine is complete. We no longer have to operate to change the monster's brain. Using the 4-byte crystal, the machine spins the brain into 1 billion particles, sends it through the air, and reassembles them into a new cranium.
Oh, that's wonderful, Doctor. But when do we start?
As soon as we find the right brain for the transfer.
I know where there's a wonderful brain.
You do? Where?
In here.
No!
But it's a perfectly good brain. It's never been used.
Igor, there are brains, and then there are brains. I won't discuss it any further.
Yes.
Now, hopefully the right brain will arrive this evening. With the allotted electricity from the storm, we shall have the energy sufficient for the transfer. I have advertised the castle as a hotel, with all the travel agencies from Berlin to Los Angeles. I had expected a large supply of brains, but so far, only one group has made the reservations. They will be here tonight. And with everything in readiness, we must use one of these brains tonight. Oh, I suppose I can change that one later if I don't like the result. Oh, I almost forgot. You must no longer call me Dr. Frankenstein. I am now Baron Henry von Frankenmeyer. You understand?
Yes, Doctor. Baron. But begging your pardon, I've been meaning to ask you. We don't have any servants. How are we supposed to run a hotel without maids, bellhops, or cooks?
Ah, simple. You will do it.
Me? But I do everything around here. I cook the meals. I clean the machines. I fetch and carry. I have to watch the monster day and night. And now you want me to run room service and carry tourist baggage?
Yes.
No, it's too much. I
our guest is chosen for the honor of the transfer, you will be in a perfect position to place the crystal on them. As you know, I've not yet learned to focus the rays of my machine. So I placed one crystal on the body of the monster, and you must place this one on the body of the subject, whose brain is to be transferred. I cannot succeed if you do not help me. Do not desert me in my hour of need. I shall be lost without you, Igor.
Oh, there, master. I won't desert you. How can you say such a thing about a kind, loyal, hardworking, and lovable Igor?
Ah, good. Very well. I want to get the rooms ready. Our guests will be arriving shortly. A family of American tourists. Yes. I hear the monster. We must mix another sedative. Yes. We don't want him getting loose and scaring the guests. Use the good whiskey this time. Suppose we should be grateful he hid in the brewery the last time he escaped. Makes him much easier to sedate now. Oh, and make sure his chains are secure. The energy transfer may be more violent than I have calculated. You don't want him getting loose, running around the countryside, mauling the villagers again. Grandfather! Do you hear your creature moaning for relief? I, Baron Henry von Frankenstein III, shall correct your mistakes. I shall perfect your twisted creation and end the failures of the past. I shall remove the curse of the Frankenstein.
The sedative is ready, master.
Good, make no delay. Go on getting quiet as soon as you can.
Yes.
Make sure his chains are secure. He's gaining in strength every day.
Yes, master.
Then make the rooms ready with a nice warm fire.
Yes, master.
Now, the storm will only hold until they arrive.
Henry, darling! Oh, you look surprised to see me.
Natasha Nobrinsky.
So you have not forgotten me, darling. It's so nice to see you again. The Carpathian Mountains are so lonely and quiet like a mausoleum. Oh, don't be silly, darling. Oh, run away. I am taking treatment now from the Van Helsing Throat Clinic. I drink nothing now but cranberry juice. But I must admit that I have not given up my desire for adventure, excitement, and romance. What is this? Make reservations for 5, stop. Julius T. Woodknocker and family, stop. Arriving October 3rd, stop. See the Moores Travel Agency, Orem, Utah, USA. But darling, what does this mean? Who is this Julius T. Woodknocker and family?
I have decided to get out of the monster business. I'm turning the castle into a vacation paradise.
Oh, wonderful! All this old place needs is some new blood. It's just an expression, darling.
But Natasha, I thought I made it clear to you the last time I saw you that I wanted nothing to do with you or your husband. By the way, where is the Count?
I am leaving God. Again. I am tired of his flying around night after night after some new young thing. He has made the fool of me for the last time.
But Natasha, perhaps if you settle down, you would too. You leaving Vlad is ridiculous. You two were made for each other, although not by me. Besides, you always go back to him anyway, so why leave him in the first place?
It is not ridiculous. I am tired of sitting at home waiting for him to drop me some morsel of attention. I am not going to be the bat in his belfry any longer. Oh, my throat will be arriving shortly. It's a new one that I got in Egypt last summer. Oh, it is simply beautiful.
Oh, but my guests.
Henry, darling, I don't like to be pushy, but I do not like to be refused anything. You escaped me once, and I forgave you. But if you do not give me a room,
That's blackmail.
Of course! Oh, do you still have that bumbling idiot with you?
Ah, yes, and Igor has good reason to remember you too.
It was really quite harmless, Henry. I was simply trying to torment God with jealousy. You escaped with your trickery, and Igor was available.
But Igor, how could Vlad suspect Igor?
I was desperate. I had to take what I could get. And Vlad is so jealous that he believes whatever he thinks he sees. But I assure you, if you do not let me stay, you and Igor will suffer more than any man have ever suffered.
Okay, you can stay. But please, don't mingle with the guests.
I promise. Do think about it.
Master! Master!
Hello, my little pet. My, how you have not changed.
What is she doing here?
She just flew in for a little visit. Nothing to worry about, I hope.
Because of you, I was beaten. The dogs are set upon me. And I was chased over half of Transylvania. That's for revenge.
I warn you, Henry. You keep him under control, or next time I will not strain myself. Come, me. Show me to my room.
Yes, they're here. You must not see me as the doctor. One moment. Coming. Yes. Yes, welcome to Hotel Frankenstein. We hope your stay here will be a pleasant one. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Baron Henry von Frankenmeyer, your host.
Julie Steve Woodknocker here, and this is Mrs. Woodknocker and all the, little Woodknockers. Here, pick a card, any card. You like that card?
Sure.
I'll keep it, I got 51 more. Say, swell drink you got here. What do you call this? Early gargoyle? And what do we eat? I'll have 2 fried eggs, 2 scrambled eggs, 2 poached eggs, and 2 medium boiled eggs. And roast beef. Rare, medium, well done, and overdone. Say, got any stewed prunes?
I suppose so.
Well, give them some black coffee. That'll sober them right up. Now, I want to get one thing permanently straight. I'm here for rest and relaxation. Got a bad case of nerves and insomnia. I lie awake all night long, just waiting to fall asleep. I must have quiet. Quiet!
Pop was really shaken up in Paris. He saw the elevator in the Eiffel Tower. It ran up and down, 3 times before they let him off.
I haven't been that seasick since Seabiscuit lost the 5th race at Hialeah.
That's very amusing, Mr. Woodknocker.
Not nearly as amusing as he thought it was.
Ah, yes, my bitter half. My wife here has all the modesty, poise, and ill humor in the family.
Don't push me too far, Julia. This is not the time to talk about our family history. Remember, your nerves?
My wife doesn't think I'm funny. Hey, Junior, how much would you want to walk into an open manhole?
Just the cover charge.
Well, drop in sometime.
Sure!
I think we cleaned that up pretty well.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. And don't let it happen again.
Julius, can't we please just have one vacation or one evening without your antics? I swear you do it just to embarrass me. Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Henry.
Let's not get too familiar here.
Henry. My husband's been in vaudeville since he was young. Very young. Now he has a hard time telling what's reality and what's a play.
To me, reality is a play, and a play is reality. Or vice versa. There's a white scratch in there somewhere, but I don't think so. Anyway, 1 for all and all for me. Me for you, and 2 for 2, and 3 for 5, and 6 for a quarter.
I must say you do look familiar.
My husband's not who you think he is.
That's not true. I know exactly who I am. I am an imposter. No, I'm sorry. I'm an impersonator.
He is a continual source of embarrassment to his family, but that doesn't stop him. Nothing stops him. He'll insult anyone. Now he says he's suffering from nerves and insomnia, so the doctor sent him on this trip to recover. In reality, he's been trying to drive me to a nervous breakdown for 20 years.
That's no drive. That's a short putt.
I'll just apologize now for anything he does later.
Hello, this is room service. What's that? Ice water in 318? You don't say. Well, where'd you get it? Oh, you want some? Well, that's different. No, I don't have any. This is Coconut Beach, Florida. No snow, no ice. Tell you what, though. Why don't you slice up a few onions? That'll make your eyes water.
That's very nice, Mr. Woodmarker. Now, there only seems to be 4 of you.
Say, that's pretty good. I'll bet with a little bit of practice, you can learn to count all the way to 10.
Julius, maybe we got an accommodate for one evening.
What I meant to say was that the travel agency wired and said there would be 5 of you.
Oh, yes, that would be our 5th wheel, Mrs. McGonagall, our housekeeper. She's out in the car, refuses to come in. She says this place looks like something out of a monster picture. Though I really can't say why. Ah, Mrs. McGonagall. She may look like an idiot. She may act like an idiot. But don't let that fool you. She is an idiot. Ruth, why don't you go see if you can... She must have gotten a good look at herself in the side mirror.
I frightened it away.
It must have gotten a good look at her.
I'm screaming, frightened it away.
I rest on my case. This apparition is Mrs. McGonagall, our housekeeper and traveling companion. Any resemblance between her and an actual human being is purely coincidental.
Julius, I'm warning you. Oh, Mrs. McGonagall. Whatever it was didn't harm you. Dear, you worked yourself up into an anxious state of mind. What with the trip up the mountainside and the coming storm and appearance of this hotel, you just need some rest. Oh, I'm not staying right in this place. Why, I became frightened to close my eyes. Who knows what might be lurking in the corners or under the bed?
I could say something, but I won't.
I'm sure you will all feel better once you have refreshed yourselves.
Yes, I'm sure we will. Now then, Mr. Frankenhooper.
Frankenmeyer.
Yes, Frankenbeans, whatever. How much are the rooms here?
I hadn't thought of that. Would $20 be too much?
$20? To stay in a rundown dump like this? Why, that's outrageous. Pick up your bags, everyone. We're going. Come on.
Now you're talking. Now, Julius, it's too late to find another place to stay. We have reservations here and we're staying. Now, if you want to get up in the morning and leave, that's fine, but tonight, I'm not budging.
No, you must not leave. The roads, with the storm now, very dangerous. Oh, and besides, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement tomorrow that will be agreeable to all of us.
This is not the first time this has happened. Most people expect to spend money when they go on vacation, but not him. In Paris, he stormed out of our reserved hotels, and we had to carry our luggage all through town for 5 hours looking for a cheaper place to stay, just to end up right back at the first hotel.
It was the principle of the thing.
Well, I'm principled out. I'm tired. Miriam's tired. Junior's run off somewhere. Tonight I refuse to leave. Now, if you want to sit there on your luggage all night long in the lobby, that's your affair.
Oh, all right. We'll stay. But I want it quiet.
Thank you, Julius. Now, where's Junior? Oh. Junior? Junior? easy place for a murder. Junior? Well, it would.
I will have you shown to your rooms. Then I will have a meal prepared for you and brought up to your rooms. I'm sure you will feel better after your long journey. Yes.
You come out of there or Mrs. McGonagall will break every bone in your body.
Oh no, you misunderstand. This harmless creature is the bellboy. He's as harmless as a puppy dog. Come out, Igor. Come out, Igor. Ah, yes. Now, go and see to our guests and take their luggage to the room.
Oh, what's that?
Mice.
That sounded too big for a mouse.
Well, the sound echoes through the lower halls. But don't worry, they always stay down below in the old dungeons.
Dungeons? Oh boy, can I see them, Paul? No.
No, they are locked and sealed shut. No one has been in them for years.
Say, mister, does this place have any secret passages going from underground?
No.
Not now, Junior. You can explore later.
Gotcha, Pop.
Quickly, Igor, take the luggage to the rooms.
Now, you be careful with that bag. It has all my costumes in it. Without my costumes, I'd have to play Lady Godiva. And believe me, I don't have the equipment.
Walk this way.
He said it, Ruth. I didn't.
Don't you even think about it. Yeah.
Not a suitable brain among them. But I suppose I shall have to make do. No time to find another. We'll give the crystal to Igor. He will place it on which one? The boy? No, too young. Mrs. McGonagall. Ooh, never! The thought makes me shudder. Not Mrs. Woodknocker or the girl? I suppose there's only one choice. Unfortunately, Mr. Woodknocker. He's so strange, but he's intelligent. Yes, and I can retrain him as I want him. I will give the crystal to Igor and place it on Mr. Woodknocker. As soon as it's on him, we'll sedate him. At 11 o'clock, my monster will have a new brain. Oh, the thrill of it all! Igor! Igor! Quickly, someone's at the door. Go see who it is and get rid of them. And see to our guests. We don't want to lose any of them. I must recheck the instruments.
I'll check the remote for the machine. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Get rid of him, he says. Did you carry? Did you carry? I should have made him get this first. Did you carry? One day, I'll get my revenge. Cherry. Someone must get something. I won't get it. Better yet, if I could get my brain transferred into the body of a monster, I'll be the most powerful man alive. Yes, when Dr. Frankenstein gives me that crystal, I'll just keep it for myself. then I will be the master around here.
Hello, Mr. Igor. What are you doing?
Fetching Carrie.
That looks like a mummy piece. Who's it belong to?
I guess.
I wonder if there's anything in it. Can I see?
No. Do not touch it. I'll get into trouble. I don't need any more trouble. I have to get the door. Don't touch the box. Don't touch the box. Don't touch the box.
Darn. Nothing but a little dirt. Oh well, this place has possibilities. Now, if I were a secret passage, where would I be? No. Aha! The fireplace. There's always something in the fireplace. There you are, you little devil. I knew there were secret passages around here somewhere. I'll bet I connect every passage.
But I must see the doctor. It's a matter of grave importance, a matter of life or death.
A doctor's working on a new experiment. He must not be disturbed.
Well, he must be disturbed. Look here, I will not leave until I see him. I've only one night left, and tomorrow is the full moon.
The full moon?
Yes, the full moon.
You mean the full moon?
Yes, the full moon. That is what I said. Now, I am getting tired repeating myself. I am Sir Lawrence Talbot III. So, you've heard of me.
Yes, but Harry, I think we would meet.
I'm not a bad one. I have feelings, needs, desires. But when the full moon rises above the mountains, I turn into a hairy beast with jagged teeth and a thirst for blood. Now go get the doctor.
The full moon. The full moon. Don't touch the box.
Mr. Frankenmeyer, I'm sorry. I thought you were...
Oh, it's quite all right. Yes,
I'm Marion Woodknocker. Are you a guest here, too?
I guess. Why, I suppose I am.
I know this is going to sound forward, but do you by any chance play tennis?
Tennis?
Oh, I was just going to ask Mr. Frankenmeyer where the tennis courts are so I can practice in the morning. If you play it, we can play doubles with my father and brother. They're quite good, though. They won the doubles trophy at the country club last summer. Father plays such horrible golf, and since he paid all that money to join the club, tennis seemed like the only alternative. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dominate the conversation. I just get so tired of talking to no one but my family all day.
Oh, it's quite all right. Your conversation is delightful, really. Continue.
Thank you. I'm afraid it's true. I haven't had anyone to talk to but my family since we came on this trip. I don't speak French or German.
Oh, well, I speak English like a native. I've lived in England now for many years.
Oh, I love England, its history and all. I'd like to go to London someday. We didn't go there this time because Father was there on tour and played with my mother shortly after they were married.
Oh, your father's an actor?
Yes, he's a comedian. You know, at home, he's quite ordinary. Fun, but not too much different from most fathers. But when he's in public, he changes into the most outrageous character. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, do you know what I mean?
Why, yes, I know perfectly well what you mean. When is this torment going to end?
Are you all right, Mr. Talbot? It's only a storm.
Yes, of course, it's only a storm.
Well, anyway, my mother used to be a dancer in my father's play company, but Father made her retire. I think she resented it a little. It still does. Father hasn't been feeling well lately with nerves and insomnia, so his doctor suggested this cruise, but he hasn't felt much better. He gets seasick at the mere mention of a ship. And the ship we were on sat so high in the water that it rocked from side to side, standing still at the dock.
Well, that's very amusing.
No, Father didn't think so.
You know, I don't think I've laughed in years until this very moment.
Mr. Talbot, I suppose.
Yes, and we must be talking.
Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Oh, Mr. Frankenstein. I see. Well, I must speak with you, Mr. Frankenstein. It's quite urgent.
Well, don't let me disturb you. I hope to see you later, Mr. Talbot. You're so interesting to talk to. Mr. Frankenstein, where are your tennis courts?
Perhaps we can have Igor string up some netting tomorrow in the garden.
Thank you. I'll see you later, Mr. Talbot.
Larry, please, call me Larry. I'd love to see you again. You can forget all my troubles.
But where am I going to get a net? I don't know. Use her stockings or something. Don't argue. Just do it. But first, get something for the Melvin.
Melvin?
You know, Melvin. Oh, you mean Melvin. Yeah.
So, still playing with monsters, I see, Dr. Frankenstein.
Don't call me doctor. Besides, it's none of your business what I'm doing. Now, what do you want?
Well, I'll take a drink first.
Igor, drink for Mr. Talbot and one for me. I have a feeling this is going to be a long night. Now, what do you want?
Well, you obviously know who I am, and tomorrow is the full moon.
A full moon?
Yes, the full moon. And I simply cannot go through another full moon like the last one. You don't know what it's like living month after month, year after year, knowing that no matter where you are, no matter what you are doing, when the moon changes, you too will change. Your body is racked with agony. You are hunted like a wild beast. Doctor, you must cure me. That girl. I don't dare think of liking or being friendly to her or anyone else for that matter, for fear that I would see the mark of my victim in their hand. You must help me.
Oh, that would be impossible. It would take months, perhaps years.
Then tell me, Dr. Frankenstein, you would do the same for a mad dog.
Just calm down, Mr. Talbot. Perhaps there's a way. It'll take trial and error, much experimentation, but there are possibilities. I'll strike a bargain with you. If you will help me with my experiment tonight, I will help you with your problem. But I must warn you, once you embark upon this path, there is no turning back. Agreed?
Yes, agreed.
Then let us drink to our partnership. To success.
Freedom.
To Melvin. Yes. Now, listen very carefully. This is the 4-bite crystal. It is very rare, but it is the key to your future happiness. But you must make no mistakes.
Don't worry, I shan't. What would I have to do?
I was going to give this to Igor, but a man who is desperate will do anything to make sure he doesn't fail. This crystal focuses the rays of my brain transfer machine.
Your what?
We have time for details. This crystal must be placed on Mr. Woodknocker.
Woodknock, isn't he the...
Yes, the girl's father. He's a little strange, but he's intelligent. And if my experiment works, I can retrain him as I want. This crystal focuses the rays of my brain transfer machine. The energy from the machine spins the brain into 1 billion particles, sends it through space. You must place this crystal on Mr. Woodknocker by 11 o'clock. The machine will be ready then. You are still in possession of the crystal at 11 o'clock. Your brain will be in the body of the monster, and the monster's brain will be in yours. Do you understand? Then quickly, you have only an hour.
But you're going to steal some poor man's brain for your monster. I don't feel so well, Mr. Talbot. But it's too soon. The full moon isn't until tomorrow.
Mr. Talbot. Mr. Talbot, what is it? The sedative. Igor, you idiot!
Did you call?
Mr. Woodknocker.
It's good to see you again. But I have no one to blame but myself.
Doctor!
Doctor? I am a doctor. Where is the horse? Oh, this looks very bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is your Australian thermometer. It's supposed to be used down under.
his face is...
Don't tell me! I make the diagnosis myself! This is another. There's nothing I can do for this man. He has fainted. What he needs is a long ocean voyage. In the meantime, I shall be out in the garden. If he should recover, don't blame me.
But wait. With the storm, all the water will be bad for your brain. Your health.
So I get a little wet. And if the sun is out, I get the sunstroke. I have an incurable case of insomnia. And the only cure is water. And a lot of gin to go visit. Why did you know I lie awake all night long just trying to think of ways to fall asleep? I used to worry, but now I think of other things. Like for instance, if 2 is company, and 3 is a crowd, what are 4 and 5?
I don't know.
9, you silly man! Oh, I kill myself!
That man is a lunatic! Perhaps I've made a mistake. Now what am I going to do with Talbot? Ah, yes. Place him in here and have Igor take him down to the dungeon later. Yes. Come with me, my little boy. Oh, you're such a big boy. Into the box we go. Yes. This is not working. Yes. Over. Oh, yes. Okay. Into the box. No. Why does he go when you need him? Never does any work around here. Who's a big boy? Now to get Igor.
Secret passages are mighty handy for finding evidence. So, this is the postman and his belly button. I better go find Pop. He'll never believe this.
Talbot! Mr. Talbot? Oh, darn. The first man I met this whole trip, and I don't even get to talk to him. I guess I'll see him in the morning. Maybe we'll skip tennis and go for a long stroll in the woods. We can sit under the trees and talk.
Oh, Miriam, have you seen your father?
No?
Oh, he's out wandering around again. Oh, he said it's insomnia, but I think it's just another way to keep me up at night. Oh, I hope he's not out bothering the other hotel guests or personnel. You know, it's one thing to act crazy when you're on stage, but to continue on with those anti-pop things is just too much. Your father's been embarrassing me since the day we were married, not to mention complete strangers. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any of the other guests.
There is one man I've seen.
Oh?
A young man who's very interesting looking.
And when did you meet him?
When I was asking Mr. Frankenmeyer where the tennis courts are.
Did you happen to ask Mr. Frankenmeyer where the bathrooms are? All I have is a bowl and a pitcher of water in my room.
No.
Well, there aren't any upstairs, so I'm going to look around down here. You better not stay up much later, though. It's starting to get dark. There aren't any lights in the hallways upstairs. Oh, I tell you, the accommodations in these European hotels are terrible.
Mother, before you go, may I ask you a question?
Well, of course, darling, but what?
Well, did you love Father when you married him?
Of course I did, very much. I still do. You think I don't?
No, I know you do. I just wonder sometimes why you're always scolding him. And he seems to do everything he can to aggravate you, to make you argue with him.
Oh, dear. I suppose we've been doing it so long we don't even realize we're doing it anymore. Your father has given me some wonderful years. Did you know that I was in his brother's vaudeville act when we met?
No.
As a dancer. His brother never forgave me for marrying Julius.
Oh, is it love at first sight? I mean, can such things really happen?
Well, it was a whirlwind romance. Oh, dear. I suppose a girl can meet a boy for the first time and know that he's Mr. Right. Just make sure that you know more about your Mr. Right than I knew about your father. There'll be a lot fewer shocks and surprises that way.
Mother, will you do me a favor and try to ignore a little of what Father does? He may not try so hard to upset you.
Well, it's not easy to change overnight. I'll think about it awful hard. You better get upstairs, darling. It's so chilly.
Oh, I won't stay down too much longer. We'll take a walk in the morning, have dinner together tomorrow night, and dance on the terrace in the moonlight.
Fetch and carry. Fetch and carry. Fetch and carry. Buy from this box and that box.
Oh, hello, Mr. Igor. Have you seen Mr. Talbot?
No!
Well, if you see him, please tell him that Miss Woodknocker is looking forward to playing tennis with him in the morning.
I never have any fun. Nobody ever asked me to play tennis with them in the morning. Ah, but when my brain is in the monster's body, I'll have a lot of fun making life miserable for other people. Oh, yes. Imagine my wonderful brain in the monster's wonderful body. Yes. Now I got to find that crystal.
Ah, Countess, my resplendent robe. You have no idea with what felicitation I encounter another insomniac, wandering the darkened halls and porticos at night, seeking relief for that peace that only comes when it's time to awaken.
Oh, darling, I know how you feel. As soon as the sun goes down, my eyes, they are wide open.
I love the way you call me darling. Darling?
Oh, darling.
Yes, my prickly pear.
Oh, my grandpa's arrived.
Why, I once knew an elephant that had a trunk like that. It was too small, so we sold it for $40. In fact, that's the trunk.
Isn't it beautiful, darling? I got it in Egypt.
Egypt, you too, eh? Fine. She reminds me of a girl I used to know. She was fair, fat, and 40, and her bank account wasn't too shabby either. In fact, she used to remind me of the Prince of Wales. Not the current Prince of Wales, of course, but the Prince of Wales. And when I say Wales, I do mean Wales. I know a whale when I see one.
Oh, darling, you are so full of whimsy.
You can see that from there, can you? I usually only get this way when I eat radishes.
Would you make it green?
Never touch this stuff.
I have a terrible craving for a Bloody Mary.
Pop, I'm really gonna love it for you.
Well, go check upstairs. If I'm not there, I'll be out in the dark with your text.
Pop, this is serious. There's a man in that movie case, and Mr. Frankenmeyer's actually Dr. Frankenstein. And he's going to steal your brain with a machine that uses crystal.
Why, that's ridiculous. Why would he steal my brain when he can have it for $32.50, including tax? Let me smell your breath, young man. Oh, as I suspected. I told you to lay off the lemonade.
But it's true, Pop. Look in the mummy caves.
Very well, my good man. Let's try that again. You didn't tell me it was a music box. Does it play anything else? How about Home on the Range?
Tasha, I warned you.
Don't glare at me, Henry. I have been here the whole time talking to Mr. Woodknocker. If it wasn't me, you know who it was.
What's the matter? Santa, you're Santa. Come into my room.
Oh, I thought it was Mother.
Have you ever seen your mother without her makeup on?
Where is Mother?
Last time I saw her, she was arguing with a recently closed door.
She went looking for a bathroom.
Where did she go?
Down that hall there.
Oh, no. This house can be very dangerous if you don't know where you're going. I will call for Igor.
Well, I'm not budging from this spot.
Igor, what are you doing back there?
I was setting a trap for my...
Oh, far-fetched story. You've been waiting there to jump out of me, and don't tell me you weren't.
Quickly, Igor. We must find Mrs. Woodknocker before...
Now that was rude. What was that?
Mice!
That figures. Ruth can't stand mice.
Quickly, Igor. No. We must all wait here. These halls are very dangerous in the dark. Please, stay here.
Father. Oh, this is the worst thing you've ever done to us. I'm coming, Mrs. Woodknocker. Well, maybe I'll just wait here.
The mummy caves.
Where is the mummy cave?
By the Wolfman, of course. Gin. I'd open it, of course, but I don't have any wolfbane. Say, Mrs. McGonagall, why don't you open the box?
I'll do no such a thing, Mr. Woodknocker. If there's anything in there, I don't want to see it.
Mrs. McGonagall?
Gin!
Great, good evening.
Lord. So, my intuition was correct.
My God, you know I cannot do without you. I had to come.
I'm really sorry, but I don't believe it.
We will discuss it later. But first, you must introduce me, my dear.
If you insist. He is Mr. Woodknocker. And his son and his daughter.
And this must be Mrs. Woodknocker.
Not in your wildest nightmare!
This is my husband, the Count.
Ah, the Count of Monte Cristo, I presume.
I know. I am Count from Transylvania. My castle is in the Carpathian Mountains near the Borgo Pass.
Never heard of it.
Oh? I am sorry.
Oh, I'm not. Have you ever heard of Cucamonga?
Oh, it's him. Those beady eyes. I know him anywhere.
Allow me to introduce myself to this vision of loveliness.
Those beady eyes are blind as a bat.
I am Count Alucard from Transylvania. Remind me of the beautiful women of my country.
Oh, I am sorry. For a moment, you reminded me of... Oh, it's quite ridiculous.
Igor!
She has fainted.
That seems to be contagious around here.
Henry, darling. Look who has just arrived.
Why, Henry, you told me pleased to see me. After all, you should remember that forever, my darling. Little Natasha. I am not far away.
Julius? Oh, Julius. Oh, darling! Oh, it was you!
Here, if you hold me tighter, I'll be behind you.
It came out of the darkness. It was growling and shuffling, and its eyes were flaming, and it had its arms outstretched like this.
Oh, that was just Mrs. McGonagall sleepwalking again.
Mr. Hornblower, I've been here all the time.
Miriam, Junior, why don't you help your mother up to her room?
Papa!
We'll talk about your man in the box later.
Man in the box?
He knows, Pa.
Where's the crystal?
I couldn't find it.
Ixnay on the ox bay. We'll talk later. Mrs. McGonagall, why don't you hop along too, dear? Now then, Mr. Frankenpooper, what's going on around here?
Nothing.
Do I look like an idiot to you? Don't answer that. All right, I may not be the brightest bulb in the box, but I'm no dope. You advertise this place as a quiet, restful retreat, and everyone is going around screaming all the time. I am not a well man. I have insomnia. I need quiet. I take nerve pills. I take red pills. I take blue pills. I take pills to remind me to take pills. And then there are the horse pills. That reminds me. Here, take this.
You can't mean you take this?
Why, no, that's my golf ball. I wonder what I hit off the tee this morning. Anyway, remember, I have insomnia and I must have quiet. And don't you forget it! Quiet!
Why does it always happen to me?
Henry, is that man a lunatic? Or one of your new creations?
That is an American. Igor, get Henry.
No! America. I've heard that he's American. Perhaps we shall go to America one day. A fresh new country. Fresh faces. New blood.
And beautiful women.
My God, jealous Natasha.
Jealous? Jealous of what? A silly woman who screams at bats?
My darling, you know I love only you. You are the moon of my night. Without you, I am but a hollow shell, doomed to fly the night. A loveless monster.
Monster! I completely forgot about the monster.
Oh, no. He's probably out in the village wreaking havoc and destruction.
Quickly, Igor, get the shackles. We must search for him. It's almost 11 o'clock. Oh, my friends, you must help me find the monster. Fly over the countryside and see if you can find him. Igor and I will search in the village and the brewery.
No, I will check the brewery.
My daddy, watch out for that tree on your left. Screaming flyers.
All I wanted was a brain.
Your father yelling, quiet, every 5 minutes. I finally got him to wear his earplugs. That worked for a while. Until the walls started shaking. I tell you, this is not my idea of a quiet, restful retreat.
Mom, I've got to talk to Pa.
Well, you're just going to have to wait. Why don't you talk to me? I've been alone all day. Miriam left with Mr. Talbot. I barely got out of how do you do, and she had him dragged out the door and through the garden and down the hillside. I haven't seen Mr. Frankenmeyer. And Mr. Igor just keeps running in and out all day long without as much as a beg your pardon.
Beg your pardon?
I haven't looked to pay money. Have you had anything to eat?
I'm not hungry, Mom.
Well, you need to change for dinner. It looks like you've been in the coal bin.
Mom, you want to ask me a question about what you saw last night?
Oh, your father was probably right. It was all in my imagination. The dark hallway, the flash of lightning, the breeze blowing out my candle.
Was it about this tall?
Yes.
And about this wide?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Does it have a greenish face and some silver things on its neck?
Oh, yes. Oh, Junior, do you really think
I was just asking. I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Woodhocker. Good afternoon, Junior. You haven't seen the count, have you?
I haven't seen anyone.
Oh, I couldn't sleep last night with all that wrapped up. And I saw the count pull a large box into his room. It's right across the hall from me. I've been knocking at his door all day, but he doesn't answer. Oh, you don't suppose something's happened to him, do you?
There's something strange about that count.
Oh, nonsense. I think he's charming.
I think he's a gigolo.
No, what?
A gigolo. You know, a guy who was after women for their money.
You mean a gigolo?
Yeah, a guy that...
I know what it is. How do you know?
Read in the book.
Well, I think he's charming.
Oh, Mr. Frankenmeyer, whatever happened?
I have a little problem with the boiler. Forgive my appearance and my neglect of you. You see Mr. Talbot?
Oh, he left with my daughter Miriam this morning. Oh, I do hope they get back soon. Those storm clouds are looking threatening again.
Oh, Mr. Frankenmeyer, have you seen the count? He's still a guest here, isn't he?
Yes, he's still a guest. He sleeps a lot during the day. He's a night person.
Sounds like Tom.
Oh, dear. Those clouds are coming in quickly now. I'm going to go find Julius and ask him to find Miriam. Something must have happened or they'd be back by now.
Oh, I'm sure she's all right. And I'm going to stroll in the garden.
How long have you lived here, Mr. Frank?
I inherited this castle from my grandfather. Don't you know someplace you need to be?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm a junior detective of America. Great next chapter. As we collect the clues and evidence, we run them down. Saves time later to put it together.
Evidence?
You know, clues and evidence for solving mysteries, murders, robberies. What's that knocking?
Knocking? I don't hear any knocking.
Are you all right, Mr. Frankenmeyer? You seem awfully nervous this evening.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, I'd better go. I think I hear my mother calling.
Yes.
Henry, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, Natasha.
Not as sorry as you are going to be. You have me out all night searching for that creature of yours. I come home to my room exhausted. The sun is already starting to rise, and my box is not there. I search frantically for my box. And that nincompoop Igor has left it down here. I hardly have time to get to my box. I open
sorry, Natasha, but nothing is going according to plan. So much energy in the machine when we arrived this morning, it almost exploded. It's only a miracle it didn't. We arrived with the monster just in time, and I've been working on it all day, trying to get it ready for tonight. And now, Talbot's gone with the crystal.
The crystal?
Ah, yes. It's a critical part of my brain transfer machine. I shall recording this. I'm tired of telling it to everyone who walks in here. Anyway, Talbot's gone with the crystal. Igor's acting strangely, more strangely than usual. I can't trust anyone anymore. My darling Natasha, if you'll help me tonight, I will do anything to make it up to you. But you must please help me tonight.
Oh, darling, when you put it that way, how can I refuse you? What would you have me do?
Ah, yes. I will get the crystal. And we must place it on Mr. Woodknocker. The machine is building up energy again. We'll be ready at 11 o'clock. This time I've set the controls to automatic. Nothing will stop it this time. I'll get the crystal from Talbot. Give it to you, and you snuggle up to Mr. Woodknocker and put it in his pocket.
I could do that, darling.
Yes, wonderful.
So he went over and said, Madam, I'm terribly sorry my son's toast landed in your plate. If it should happen again, I shall say that he froze the jam with it. Well, Mother was furious.
Good evening, Mr. Talbot, Miss Woodknocker.
Oh, Mr. Frankenmeyer, have you met the Countess Clary?
No, I don't believe I have.
This is the Countess Obrinsky, Mr. Talbot.
Charmed, I am sure, Mr. Talbot. I have heard of you, but never did I think we would meet. Although, you seem strangely familiar, as if we had already met.
Well, I have heard of you too, Countess, and you're a mystery teller.
Oh, young people, they are so happy together. I remember what it was like to be young. Well, Henry, I will be back before it is time for you to proceed. I must take some exercise. Ah, the children of the night. What beautiful music they make.
Mr. Talbot, I must speak with you immediately.
Now, Miriam, we've had a wonderful day, and I shall never forget it. Now, always remember to wear that little necklace I gave you. Never take it off.
It has such an odor, Larry.
I know, but I told you we have a special herb for warding off evil.
You Europeans are so superstitious.
I know, but wear it anyhow.
Mr. Talbot, I must speak with you.
Now, I shall see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh no, tonight you are having dinner with my family, and then we are going dancing on the terrace in the moonlight.
The moon? Why?
You men are all alike. You mention the word dancing, and you fall to pieces. Now I'm going upstairs, and I will expect to see you later.
Did you hear that? She expects me to have dinner with her.
Don't worry, there's plenty of time before the moon rises. Now, do you have that crystal?
I don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it?
I mean, I don't have it. I woke up this morning all battered and bruised, lying down on the floor. I don't have the crystal anymore. I barely had time to get myself up and organized when Mary and her mother came in.
You find that crystal or I'll see you doomed!
Oh, don't threaten me, Doctor. I'm in control of myself now, but just you wait.
Oh, you find that crystal and I'll see you don't have to worry about your little problem anymore. I'll give you a sedative, yes, we'll put you out for the night. I'll lock you in the dungeon, just to be sure. But I'll do it as often as is necessary, but only if you find that crystal. You haven't much time.
I'm not so sure about this.
Your stories are so thrilling. Please tell me more.
Oh, gracious, good evening. Henry told me that we had one guest. You must introduce us, Henry.
Yes, Mr. Talbot, this is the Count Alucard, Mrs. McGonagall, and her hat.
Mr. Talbot, I heard of you, but never
But did I think we would meet, yes.
How did you know?
I've been reading your script, Count.
I see. Yeah, I was just telling Mrs. McGonagall about my cast in Transylvania. You should all come for a visit one day. We will have such fun. The wonderful rugged countryside. It is so exhilarating to go hunting. The fools, with their fiery eyes glowing in the night. And I love to fly through the cloudless nights over the twinkling lights of the villages, nestled in the crags and valleys of the mountains.
Oh, you have an airplane? How thrilling. I've always wanted to learn how to fly.
Perhaps I shall teach you one day. Come, Mrs. McGonagall. Let us watch the moon rise above the rugged mountain peaks. Such a wonderful sight to behold. It reminds me of the baroque battlements of my castle.
Oh, Count, I'd love to see your broken battlement.
I can't go through with this.
But we had a bargain.
But to steal another man's brain. Your monster's made of dead things. That's hideous enough. But to steal a living man's brain?
Here's a mistake of the past. A dead man's brain has too much deteriorated tissue. The operating, we damaged too many cells. For a complete reassembly of the cells and tissue, just think about it.
I can't. I didn't ask to be the way I am. It's a curse, a disease. But you are willfully doing evil.
Evil, Schmeevil. You think you are driven by a curse? But so am I. The curse of the unknown. The curse of the past, preying on the future. Failure is my curse, and I will not fail again. If your heart is so weak at the thought of the sacrifice of one man for the advancement of science.
Oh, the advancement of what science? Is it going to cure people? Make things better?
I won't discuss it any further. Put the crystal on wood knocker myself if I have to, but it will be done. You just find that crystal before the moon rises, or it won't be too late to help you with your little problem.
Master! Master! The machine is overheating! All the dials are spinning!
You touched something!
No!
Igor, I told you not to touch anything. Why does this always happen to me? You think I shall go mad? Talbot, you find that crystal. Time is running out. Get away from me, you idiot. Go help Talbot find that crystal.
He's gotten very mean lately. It's not nice to treat people the way he treats me. I think it's time for me to find a new master. Say, how about you?
I don't think so. I've got enough trouble looking after myself. And besides which, it's all your fumbling around that got the crystal lost in the first place, what with your drunk drinks.
I don't think I like you any better than I like him. With all I know, I'll have a fine tale to tell a certain young lady.
Don't you dare breathe a word of this to anyone, for it will be your last. Now help me find that crystal.
If I find it, I won't give it to you.
Looking for something?
None of your business.
We'll see about that, Mr. Igor. That's the guy who was in the box last night. He's the wolf then. He was with Madame all day.
Well, he doesn't look that wolfish to me. My son says you're the wolf that's been after my daughter.
Yes, and you must be Mr. Woodknocker.
Well, somebody has to.
Well, how do you do?
Everyone I can, thank you. Hey, when's this boat gonna stop rocking? I might as well be a drinking man. Wake up every morning with a hangover anyway. Oh, where's the porthole? I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh! Now, let's get down to brass knuckles. What are your designs on my daughter?
Well, I like your daughter very much, Mr. Woodknocker.
Aha! A wild sheep in wolf's clothing, eh?
Say, you better get busy or the doctor won't like it.
Another country heard from. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I carried your bags?
Well, I'm not sure I'm seeing you now. Must have been something I ate. Oh, what, are you still here? Say, you better scram. I hear they're going to tear you down and put up an office building where you're standing. Well, that's progress for you. You can leave in a taxi. If you can't leave in a taxi, you can leave in a huff. If that's too soon, you can leave in a minute and a huff. I don't mean to give you the bum's rush here, buddy, but put an egg in your shoe and beat it. Scramble and scray and save us all from your nincompoop poop poopery. Go away, son, you bother me. Now then, Mr.
Talbot, I would be the
crystal. Talbot then. My son here is known in our neck of the woods as Snoops Woodknicker, junior detective. And he thinks there's something funny going on around here, which unfortunately is more than I can say.
Now, Mr. Talbot, that's your real name. What are you doing here?
I will ask the questions here, my boy. Now, Mr. Talbot, if that's your real name, what are you doing here? How'd I do?
Like a trooper.
Well, I was... A likely story. Let me tell you, you're looking for something you lost last night when you fainted, right?
How did you know?
No? Let's see, is it smaller than a bread box?
Mr. Woodknocker.
Wait, don't tell me. Is it small enough to fit in that vase over there on the mantel?
Pop!
Oh, that's where you put it, isn't it?
What did you tell him for?
How did you know where it was?
Snoops here overheard you talking last night with Dr. Frankenstein, Frankenmeyer, Frankencooper. Why, there must have been a convention. Anyway, while you were snoozing in yon box, Snoops here pinched the little bobble.
So, you know everything.
Well, I know Snoop's side of this boondoggle. What's yours?
Does it really matter?
Well, of course. Every public nuisance deserves a defense. Just keep it short. I'm only here for a week.
Well, what can I tell you that your son hasn't already?
Now, who says I believe him? That is a fine boy. Always tells the truth as far as he knows it.
I would all down my notebook. He says Dr. Frankenstein. I can't go on like this anymore. You're a stormer. Kill me.
All right. I'll tell my own story, thank you very much. And then, Mr. Woodknocker, I'll walk right out that door and you'll never see me again. But you mustn't tell Miriam. I couldn't bear for her to know. To tell her I have an incurable disease or that it would never work out.
I will be the judge of that, my boy.
You may not have heard of me by my real name, Sir Lawrence Talbot III, but you have heard of the Wolfman. I am the Wolfman.
I told you, Pa.
So you are the Wolfman. I've heard of you, but never did I think we would meet. Have you been looking at my script?
What are you going to do now, Pa?
Well, it's like I've always said, my boy. You never kick a man when he's down, only when he's not looking.
Well, here's the crystal.
Oh, I don't want this thing. You give that back to Frankenstein.
But if he has it, he'll slip it on you when you least suspect it.
Let him try. It'll be a sad day when I can't bamboozle the likes of him. Besides, I need a little excitement.
But your nerves.
Oh, my nerves will take care of themselves. Now then, we gotta find a way to mess up the machinery around here.
We haven't got much time, Pa. I heard Frankenstein tell Igor that everything was set for tonight. All they need is that crystal. I saw them last night down in the secret passage. And I saw the monster, too. There was a thing Mom saw last night in the hall.
You think you can get back down there and, throw a wrench into things?
I could try.
There you go. Now be careful, and remember, Lady Godiva put everything she had on a horse. Everything we have is riding on you.
Don't worry, Pop. I know this little Down my head.
We're all in big trouble here. Now then, Talbot, Watson, whoever, who else do you think is involved in the doctor's nefarious plans?
Well, myself, of course, and Igor. But other than that, if Frankenstein got desperate enough, he could use anybody.
I see. What would you deduce then about this Count Alucard and the Countess?
Alucard is a racket of backwards. He and the Countess are always flirting in front of each other, trying to make each other jealous.
I thought she was rather friendly last night, but I simply assumed it was my devilish good looks and charm.
Oh, you must have been dreaming or hallucinating.
Elementary deduction, my boy. Elementary. So, you think they're involved in this plot?
Well, Frankenstein and the Countess were talking when Miriam and I came in.
And see. Well, knowing human nature as I do, I do not believe that the doctor will try this himself. No, my money is on the Countess. And of course that leads us to one quite inevitable conclusion. I'm going to have a jolly good time this evening. What? Hey? Yes.
Julius, I've been looking all over for you. You need to dress for dinner.
Yeah. Quite obviously, I am dressed.
Julius, we bought 2 tuxedos in Paris. I just wanted you to wear one of them tonight.
Oh, I bought those tuxedos because they were on sale and they fit. I never said I was going to wear them.
Julius, I just wanted you to dress decently for once and not like something the cat drug in.
Now that would be an awfully big cat.
Would it be so hard to please me once in a while? Oh, please, don't embarrass me again like you did on the boat.
Mother, I want to play.
Very well, Julius. You do as you please, and I'll just wait for you upstairs. Where's Junior? He seems to have run off again.
He is running an errand for me.
Oh.
That is the first argument she's given up on in years.
Just trying very hard not to argue with you, Father.
Well, whatever for? What would life be without a little discussion now and then? Well, goodbye, Talbot. I'll see you when I see you. Oh, what are you two looking at? Haven't you ever seen a Julius seizure before?
I never realized how much they argued until we came on this trip. Mother just hasn't realized that giving Father an ultimatum will get her nowhere. On the ship, Father refused to wear a tuxedo when we were invited to dine at the captain's table, and Mother refused to be seen with him, so... What's the matter? You liked all my other stories?
Nothing. Miriam, continue.
Oh, don't be so gloomy. Relax, I'm not going to bite you.
What's about that?
You had a good day, didn't you?
Yes, of course.
Oh, good. It's a wonderful evening. We're going to have a wonderful time.
Miriam, I must be leaving tonight. I really mustn't stay.
Leaving? But I thought that we were...
Excuse me, Miss Woodknocker, but I must speak with Mr. Talbot. We have no time to be talking. You have the crystal.
Yes. Here. Have it. You go to the devil.
Don't be so goody-goody around me. Has the Countess returned?
The Countess! So that's what you're going to use. I should have figured as much.
Don't worry yourself about it. There's a little problem of your own to worry about. By the looks of you, we'd better hurry. I'll send Igor up with the sedative. You'll have to be injected. See you in the morning.
What was that all about?
Nothing. Miriam, you still have the necklace I gave you.
Well, yes, as silly as it is, it's right over here. Yeah.
Good. Now, remember, no matter what happens, we did have a wonderful evening, and just always keep that on.
You're acting so strangely this evening. Come over here and look at the mountains. Oh, look, the moon's coming up over the mountains.
The moon?
Oh, it's so big and round, and it never looks this way at home. I guess all the city lights must attract from the moon. Come on, Larry, let's go for a walk on the... Larry? Larry, what's the matter? Larry, are you... Larry! Larry, let me help you! Larry!
What's that again?
Where's Mr. Talbot?
He suddenly turned into a wild man. What's going on here, Mr. Frankenmeyer?
I can't tell you everything you wouldn't understand, but he has a disease which affects him strangely.
Well, then we've got to find him and help him.
Oh, no, he gets very dangerous when he's like this. There's nothing you can do.
Well, I'm going to find him even if you won't. Someone's got to help him.
No, you must not.
But Natasha was quite innocent. You didn't have to swoop down on us like a red baron.
Stay away from me, you flea-bitten Casanova, or I will scratch your eyes out.
Natasha?
Natasha?
Don't interrupt me when I am arguing. The first chance he gets and he is off with some silly woman.
Oh, look at his portrait. You frightened to death.
Natasha, I must speak with you. You must get the crisp on Mr. Woodlocker immediately.
I am not interested in your little games anymore, Henry. Do your own dirty work.
But, Natasha, you cannot be mad at Vlad. Mrs. McGonagall is to blame. She was flirting with him, throwing herself at him.
Vlad was simply being polite.
I don't believe you.
But it is true.
Yes, it is true. I am an innocent bystander.
Innocent, eh? Very well, Henry. I will take your crystal.
Oh, thank you. And remember, I'll do anything to help us up to you.
Leave it to me.
Oh, yes. Well, one last check at the instruments. Can't be too careful.
What is going on between you two, my darling?
Nothing, my sweet. Henry is doing some sort of experiment, and he has given me this little crystal for safekeeping.
He seems quite anxious. It must be very important.
I haven't the faintest idea what it is for, but he did say it's important. Dear my darling, I will give it to you to take care of. You know how I lose things.
It looks like a diamond.
Yes, it does. Hold it close to your heart, and don't lose it.
Just as I hold you close to my heart. Oh, Natasha, darling, can you ever forgive me for the past?
After tonight, there will be nothing to forgive. My sweet blood, Tempest, Dracula.
My darling, beautiful Natasha. I am actually.
Well, when you get finished with her feet, you can start on mine. If that's not an insult, I don't know what is. Countess, you must leave this stuffed shirt and fly away with me. I love you.
Mr. Woodlocker, I hardly know what to say.
I wouldn't know what to say either if I were in your shoes. Well, perhaps, ouch. Maybe you can suggest something. In fact, you do suggest something. To me, you suggest a baboon. What? I'm sorry, that really wasn't fair to the rest of the baboons, now was it?
You are making me angry. I demand a few words.
Well, I'm a man of one word. Scram!
Come, let us find a place and leave me alone.
No.
Perhaps you haven't noticed, buddy, but there's one man too many in this room, and I think it's you. Countess, it's the same old story. Boy meets girl, Romeo and Juliet, Minneapolis and St. Paul. Whoa, hey, buddy, point that nose somewhere else. It may go off. Ha ha! Ha ha! On guard! Touche! I learned fencing and Acme fencing. Ha ha! Oh, ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, that. Countess, alone at last. Why, I could sit on your lap all night, as long as you don't stand up. Your eyes, they shine like the pants of a blue Swedish knit suit. That's no reflection on your eyes, it's a reflection off the pants. Countess, tell me you love me. You know, we should go away together somewhere. If we had a little bungalow, and you were on the inside, and I was on the outside trying to get in. Or no, I'm on the inside trying to get out. Or no, you're on the inside out and I'm upside down. Or, tell you what, if you don't hear from me by Friday, the whole thing's off. Now, Countess, will you marry me? And do you have any money? You can answer the second question first.
Mr. Woodlocker, that would be bigamy.
Why, yes, it would be bigamy too. In fact, it would be big of all of us.
I never heard this. When I went up there, Mrs. Woodlocker, everything I heard, I knew you were a cat all along.
Well, that's funny. I've always thought of myself as more of a Mercedes.
What a strange woman.
You don't know the half of it.
Pop! Pop! Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize you were busy.
Where did he come from?
By the fireplace, of course. And I do wish he'd go back. Ah, Countess, you must meet me out in the garden under the moon. I can see it now. You, the moon. You wear a necktie, so I'll know it's you. While the moon is sneaking around the clouds, I will be sneaking around you.
Pop, I have Frankenstein tell Igor to give the crystal to the countess.
Well, she hasn't given it to me yet, and heaven knows I've given her every opportunity. What about the machine?
Can't get close to it. Frankenstein keeps on pulling the levers and filling the dials.
All right, you get back down there and watch for your chance. I'll get Frankenstein up here somehow.
I don't believe a word of it, Mrs. McGonagall.
Hurry!
My husband may be annoying, but he's not unfaithful.
Oh, but I heard him and I saw him.
Are you sure? You said yourself that you were coming out of a faint. Maybe you just misunderstood.
Well, if you don't want to take my word for it, I shall leave. I'm going up and pack my bag. I've been frightened by bats and chased by heaven knows what. Now go on, church. And purposes have been called alive. I'm going to visit the Count's castle. He promised to show me his broken battlement.
This has been one mess of a vacation. It looks like everyone's deserted me now.
Excuse me. I did not realize this room was occupied.
The room's not crowded. Come in.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Count Albicon from Pennsylvania. You remind me of the beautiful women of my country.
How do you do? I'm entranced. I'm enchanted to meet you.
No, it is I who am enchanted to meet you. How so lovely, like a sun.
Like him.
You shine like the moon of my night, rising above the rugged mountains of my beautiful country.
I can't. You shouldn't talk to me like that. I've just barely met you. I don't even know you.
For such evenings were made for getting acquainted.
I can't. I'm a married woman. I don't really appreciate such advances.
Forgive me, dear lady, I meant no offense. I but a lonely traveler tonight. And you have reminded me of the beautiful women of my country. Forgive me for my frankness. I am at you.
This is where I came in! You snake in the grass! You toad in the hole!
Julius, what are you doing back there?
Getting an earful. Don't worry, my dear. I shall protect you from this masher.
Oh, Julius, don't be so melodramatic.
You've crossed me for the last time, Mr. Woodchuck. I shall destroy you.
Well, you'll have to catch me first, won't you?
You think I fear you, you orange Julius?
Oh. Come on outside. What are you, man or a mouse? I'll put a little cheese on the floor and we'll find out.
Oh, Julius! How can you do such a thing to this poor man?
Every now and then, a man must stand up for his family, his wife, his children, his home, his country. Mom, apple pie. Not necessarily in that order.
Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, Count, what happened?
Mr. Woodpecker attacked me.
Oh, you son of a man.
What's going on in here?
What's going on? Why, we're having a party. Do you know how to rumba?
Yes?
Well, pick a rumba from 1 to 10.
Get away from me!
Julius, darling, I have been
for you.
And what did she mean by that? Julius, darling.
She doesn't.
I told you there's something hanky-panky going on.
She's just overwhelmed by my charm.
Oh.
Does he have the crystal?
You mean yeast?
How did you get that?
Well, now I've got it.
Wait a minute, what are we doing? We want him to have the crystal.
So, you think you can steal my brain, do you? Well, the Frank is up, Frankenstein.
Steal your brain?
That's right. Whoever has this crystal is going to get their brain switched with the doctor's monster at 11 o'clock.
But Natasha, you gave that crystal to me.
It was only a joke, darling.
Don't worry, Count. Here, you can have it back.
I don't want this.
Oh, I don't want this thing.
Master! Master! The machine is going to explode! Who that boy?
Mary!
because I wanted children. Imagine my disappointment when you arrived.
That's my fault.
Help your sister.
Natasha, darling, I think I've had enough vacation in this quiet rest and retreat. Come, let us leave these crazy people and return to the simple life of trials and pain.
Yes, my sweet. Oh, will you ever forgive me for my foolish thoughts? I belong only to you.
Of course, my dear. And I promise never to look at another woman again.
Well, goodbye, Henry. Henry, where's Henry?
Probably fiddling with his monster. He will never give up.
Well, goodbye, Julius Seawalk. Julius Seawalker and family.
Miriam! Miriam!
How can you tell us? It's the woman at
Oh, Larry, are you all right? I was so frightened. You were like a wild man.
Miriam, the explosion, it must have created some sort of energy. It's released me. I was touching Wolfman all over the place. No effect. Oh, Miriam, will you marry me?
Yes, if it's all right with my parents.
Well, it's all right with me, as long as he wears a flea collar.
Young love. Come, my sweet. Let us fly through the night as we used to.
What's over that tree? On the left.
Mrs. McGonagall, you are a woman who's had nothing but dirty brakes. Well, we can clean and tighten those brakes, but you'll have to stay in the garage overnight.
Oh, Julius, be nice to Mrs. McGonagall. She's been through enough.
Oh, all right. Mrs. McGonagall, I'm going to be nice to you from now on. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Well, Ruth, has this vacation been exciting enough for you?
I think we came on this vacation to get away from excitement. Oh, Julius, I'll never understand you, but after 20 years of marriage, I'm going to quit trying to change you. Let that be a lesson to you, Marion. Marion? If you can't change it before you get married, you never will after.
Good thing he's already been changed.
That's right. You must remember, I am a revolutionary, a warrior against the status quo, against the dictatorship of boredom and the tyranny of paltry little minds. Well, let's go. We can lodge with my fleas in the hills. I mean, we can flee to my lodge in the hills. Come along, Junior. You too, Mrs. McGonagall. We've got packing to do.
Well, even if the doctor's brain transfer machine didn't cure me, didn't work, he still did help me. There you go. Where's the doctor?
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was muttering something about his machine.
Oh well, I'll see him later. Well, let's see you and I go for a walk under the...
No.
Only kidding.
Nobody ever asked me to walk in the moonlight.
Igor, come down here and get me out of these chains. What do you mean, chaining me in the dungeon? Igor, come down here. Must I do everything myself?
Master! You've changed your mind!